Right, we've come out today to somewhere we've not been to for a few weeks actually. No, weeks, we're talking about months. We've not been here for months. It's funny, a video, which video was it now? Snowy Dump. On Snowy Dump, I don't know if Mick noticed one of the comments, but one of the comments on Snowy Dump was something along the lines of, it seems like you were worried that you hadn't found much, because Snowy Dump can be a bit hit and miss. Yeah. And they said, it doesn't matter the amount of things you find, it's just taking us out with you and finding a few bits. So we're going back to the woods. It's the woods we haven't actually given a name to, is it? No, we've not given this dump a name, but it's a sort of wartime dump, so I'm going to say 40s I think this dump is, because we're going to bring you with us on our little trip around the woodland dump. So yeah, come with us and see if we can find any super little gems.
You say take me on a treasure hunt, I long for something new. Have you heard the fairies when they sing and dance? Oh, I wish it was me every night. When I close my eyes, I see trust you when you say that beauty lives in me too.
I don't know if you remember a video, gosh, a few months back when we were here, and this was full of greenery and bees. It was absolutely full of buzzing bees on the plants that were here, and look at it all now. When this plant dies down, it looks like it's been burnt, doesn't it? They die down really black. They go really black, but yeah, look at all that over there that was green and is now black. Oh gosh, it's so muddy. Honestly, it's so muddy underfoot. Definitely going to come a cropper. But yeah, everything's dying down, but it also means that leaves are falling off the trees, which means that the ground could very well be covered in leaves. But I have brought a rake, so I've got to watch where I'm going because it's muddy and it's slippy, and I could do without falling over in the mud really. Oh, right, we've got in here, but just look at the leaves. Like I said, just so many leaves. That hole, I don't think that hole was there last time we were here. I'll just have a quick look at those bottles over there. They look big, quite big bottles, but just wanted to do a little bit of raking off of the leaves. They come off quite easy with this big rake. Well, short in stature, but you know, it's quite big at the end of it. Get a little bit of this little paste pot thing. Those are nice little handy jars. I don't need any more, but yeah, those are a nice handy little find. I use them. Well, actually, I've got one of those, I've said before, in my washing powder. That's a portion of washing powder is one of those little jars, strangely enough, and I also use it for crafts. Okay, putting craft things in. But let's just have a little scrape on the surface, because I really would like little gems, if possible, because this place, in fact, this place has lots of shaped bottles. But we're going to have to get the leaves off. Definitely going to have to get the leaves off to find anything that's sat with a cork in. See that? I wonder if it's a full one with a cork in. Oh, and it is, and it's got a label. Oh, there you go. Right. Ari. Ooh. Don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, but it's got a label in it. As you can see, got a label on it, sorry. Can't quite read it. Can't quite read that. That is a lovely little find. Little bottle with the cork in. And that was just from scraping the surface there. And that is the sort of thing that I want. Yeah, that is the super gem of a find, right? Oh, my bag's all the way up there. One sec. Right, let's just leave that there for now. That is a definite keeper. And I was glad that started having a bit of a scrape on here. Finding that. So I might continue to have just a little bit more of a scrape on here and then go and see what Mick's up to. But yeah, so far, that first bottle there that I'm keeping with the label on is a nice bottle. I just wish I knew what it said.
The whole place is mothered with leaves galore. I'm going to have a look around, just scout about, see if there's anything lying around since we've been here last.
Just took some leaves off the surface here. That looks like it might be a nice little bottle. Oh no, it's a screw top. It might be a screw top actually. Might be. Yeah, it is a screw top. Oh well, worth looking at anyway. Yeah, nothing on it. Not worth keeping. But yeah, we'll keep going. Ooh, look at that big battery there. Don't think that's glass though, is it? It's not glass, but it's got the ceramic stoppers in it, hasn't it? Ugh. Got those ceramic stoppers, which are a nice little find, little ceramic stoppers. So, is that rubber? I think it's something like rubber, that. But those are a nice little find. The stoppers down. I think it might have Lucas on it. Does it? I'm not sure what it says on it. But there you go. A ceramic battery stopper. We'll have that one. And we'll have that one if it comes out. Might as well. You can't take the battery. Way too heavy. And a third one. Are we lucky to get the third one out? Oh, no, probably not. But it doesn't matter. 2 ceramic stoppers out of the battery. Everything else is pretty much wedged on there. I might give it one last try on that last one there. Oh yeah, hang on. I think it's... Yeah, there we go. Oh, ooh. Oh, blimey. There you go. 3 ceramic stoppers. Little gems. Oh, just scraped a few leaves off here. See if we can have a scrape and see anything. And then when I looked here at the side, you can just see, look at the bottles at the side there sticking out. I mean, they're of no use to us, the big ones, but it just shows you what it looks like before someone's had a dig of it. Look, big one sticking out, another one there. Oops. I'm going to get filthy. I'm going to get filthy today. I can see it. I mean, these bottles don't look exciting, but if we're here, it's absolutely solid. Absolutely solid. That one feels broken. No, it's paste pot. Look at that. Little paste pot. Shippums, is it? Yeah, it's actually got Shippums written over it. There we go. Shippums paste pot. Salmon spread or beef paste, something like that. Shippums. Handy for all sorts of things. Not for me, I've got plenty. Right, I've just spotted something sticking out the side here. I was just looking down at that little bottle here, as per usual, like you do. Oh, what's that? Oh no. Acorns. Oh, acorns are killers. I think it's an acorn. Let me just put my glasses on. Yeah, acorns. Yeah, I was just looking down at this little bottle here, and something caught my eye here. I think it's a washer, by the look of it. Oh, no, no, no. No, I don't think it's a washer. Oh, is it just a lid? Oh no, it's a button. It's a button. Oh wow, that is a massive mother of pearl button. What a shame it's worn on that side there. Totally worn on that side. But oh wow, that is huge. Try not to rub this too much because they tend to fall to pieces in your hand. But there you go, a lovely mother, and that's massive. Look at that, the size of that. I thought it was one of those, not glass, mica mica washers, the way it was shiny like that, and they're about that size. But yeah, that's a lovely little find, or big find. A little gem after all. Thank goodness for that. Hey, oh, what's that? Oh, sorry, because I can't see without my glasses. It's just mud. It's a spider. Oh, there you go. Mother of pearl button. Not a spider hanging off me, but a mother of pearl button there. A super great find in all these leaves, which is very, very good. Right, I really need to find myself a place to sit and dig. I tell you what, there's tons, absolutely tons of these jars. Tons of them. Certainly a place to come and get those. I just got to see what this circle was here and what this was here next to it, whether this was a screw top. Oh no, it isn't. Oh, I thought it was a screw top, so I wasn't excited about it. I just come down to look at that circle thing there. There you go, a little screw top little bottle. Oh, that's not a screw top, sorry. A little, I don't know, cork stoppered vial. I can't think of the words. Cork stoppered vial, something like that. Yeah, that's a keeper. Put that obviously into a special place in my bag, which is empty apart from mother of pearl button. Oh, what's that underneath my bag? Underneath my bag. Look, another little bottle. Yeah, I like that. A little bottle. Full, no chips, no dinks. So yeah, look at that. What's that? Oh, it's a broken stopper. Oh, what a killer. Even too broken for me. And you know, I don't even mind a broken stopper. That is too broken for me. But it was this. This is what I came down for. Because with these circle things, you know, when I've got big plinths, big stands, you know, I've got the big stands, and just say cut the gnarly bits off the top and stick something on it. But I quite often need a circle to stick on top. I have got a few MDF circles that I use to put on, but this is some sort of, I'm going to say hard plastic sort of circle, which will go on top of a stand, which could have a dome on it or anything like that. So yeah, oops, sorry. So yeah, I'm going to keep that as unassuming as it is. That will come in very handy. A plastic circle. I wonder what it was off. No idea. But little bottles here. So I found 2 little bottles here. So I might spend a little bit of time having a scrape around here. I'm going to get a bag out to sit down and just have a little bit of a scrape and see if anything pops up. But there you go. Circle I'm going to keep. That little bottle I've already got, and this one here I'm going to keep. Right, I've just sat on my plastic bag now. I'm just going to give this a few minutes. If it doesn't yield anything in a few minutes, then we'll give it. Oh, look at that. Oh, no idea what that would have been, but it's got holes in it, and it was a lid. But yeah, if it doesn't yield anything in a few minutes, we'll move on to the next bit. But you know what? Let's give it a scrape. I do get quite often people say, why don't you just sit and scrape and see what you find? And you'll see why I don't sit and scrape very often, because it takes a lot of scraping sometimes for you to find anything at all. Oh, don't put your camera on a stand because you walk away and leave it. Oh God, it'd have gone mad. Oh, just I had to come back for it then. Don't think he heard that I left it. I think we're okay. Just wanted to show you that little paste pot I was going past. It's like a shield on it and a band down the middle and some lines down there. Sorry, it's dark. I do like to show you the different types of paste pots. I think Mickey's talking to me. Right, there's some holes over there. Just got to show you that paste pot shield there, just a little bit different. Right, okay, come on, let's go over here. I keep leaving things, but leaving my camera, that's not good. That's not good at all. Right, I just want to show you something I'm going to come back to in a second. This stand here. Right, I don't want that glass bit around it, but I want that bit. So I'm going to take it with me actually. I'll smash it off at my first opportunity. But I want the glass pedestal bit there. I want that bit. Don't want that. I can just knock that off. But for now, I'll put it in whole. Right, let's see what there is. You just never know. We've got our scrapers if I don't leave them in places. Right, loads of bottles underneath there and all through there as well. Let's see. Okay, down here. Right, I don't know which scraper to take. Broken flag in there. Loads of bottles. Jars. Oh, don't think there's anything worth going down there for though, to be honest. I can see screw tops pickle jars, that sort of thing. 1927 it says on it, that's for sure. Oops. There we go, here we go. Monton 1927. To buy, sell or make use of this bottle is illegal. Please insert screw when empty. There you go. Monton 1927. Little heartbreaker there. It's a shame. Yeah, like Nick said, there could be, we found a lot of lead toys here, so there could be a load of lead down there. Lead stuff. It'll take a lot of scraping to get underneath all that, because that is full, rammed full of bottles and jars. Is that anything there? Oh, screw top. Seems to be a bit screw top in this area here. Some diggers with the love of the 1940s. 1940s. Because you get some good stuff, you know, you get some good Bakelite and the toys, and we've had marbles and stuff like that from here. But yeah, I just need a bottle digger with the love of, oh no, that flagon. I'm going to get the top of that flagon, I'm going to have a look at that in a minute. Yeah, with the love of the 50s. But that was a 1927 throw out, that top of that flagon, wasn't it? But yeah, someone who doesn't mind not getting Victorian stuff, because that's what they all want, isn't it? Because Victorian stuff was so well made and beautiful and coloured, and I've said it before. Right, let's see what we've got in here. One of those things is a screw top, but they're a lovely shape for a potion bottle. Those, you get a nice big label on there, melt some wax down it. Yeah, those are a beautiful shape for a potion bottle. Those ink, those are ink bottles. But yeah, you get some lovely the small thick dumpy inks here. I've had quite a few. Unfortunately, it is just the top. There you go. Could be the same thing. S. Taylor Herbal Brewery. Couldn't it? Could be the same. Imagine that was a bit bigger. You know what? Come on, it's on around the corner. Let's see that if this thing down here is part of this one. To me, this one looks a bit bigger. But, you know, a bit of fun. A bit of fun. Oops. Maybe not so much fun because I'm getting stuck in the tree. Oh, it is. Ha ha! There you go. Let's just take this out of there. Let's take this out of there. Oh, it is. Look at that. You saw how far apart they were. Oh, sorry about that. I'm just trying to piece it together with one hand. Look, it is. The part of the same. It is the same one. So that's what it would have been. Sorry, I can't do it because I haven't got a spare hand. There you go. Would have been a flagon. That would have been it. 2 pieces put together. Oh, what a shame. A little dinky one as well. Not even a massive one, is it? What a killer. There we go. Showing you another paste pot here. You know how I like to show you all the different ones but not keep them. But that is a taller version of that little one that I showed you to begin with, a little short square. I think pate or paste or something. Still a paste jar, but not quite like the other ones, is it? But yeah, those are always handy. Little handy things, but I've got loads. And I have to be good because I'm clearing my house out to start again, I think. But yeah, right, I saw a hole behind. We found that flagon over there. Sorry, it's a bit sunny. Found a flagon over there, but I can't get to the hole. I have to go around that way. I can't just go that way because of it's a bit of a drop. So I'm going to, and now I remember why I don't bring the sieve with me, because I've got to carry it everywhere. It just gets in the way. That's why I don't usually bring it. But come on, let's try and get round to the other side. There was a load of bottles in, but I want to see if I can scrape past the bottles. I've got to look at this floor all the time. Honestly, it's soft, but nothing that's leaping out of it. Oh look, there's a smaller version of that ink I've just shown you. That's a smaller one. So you have a couple of those as potion bottles. They do look nice, honestly. Oh, there's a broken vinegar spout thing. Right, I'm going to leave my bags there just because they're getting on my nerves now. Okay, what the devil's that? Mushrooms, don't touch. Don't touch the mushrooms. Oh, what's that? Oh, is that? Oh my goodness me, that is a little beauty. Does it say poisonous? Because sometimes they do. No. Doesn't say poisonous, doesn't matter. Oh, a little gem lying on the surface. Right, I'm going to have a scrape round here, I think. Yeah, there's quite a few bits over there. Oh, sorry, the glare of the sun. That is a beautiful little bottle. Quite thin, quite small. Ribs on there. I think sometimes it might have been perfume as well. So, oh, that reminds me. Someone passed comment and said, like they do, you know. Passed comment and said, you talk too much. You talk too much. I'm going to stop watching you because you talk too much. You know what? If you don't like talking, this is not the channel for you because I do talk a lot. Very sorry about that. I won't be stopping. But yeah, I do talk a lot. You're right. You were right. Let me just say, you were right. I do talk a lot. But no, I won't be stopping. But that is a beautiful little bottle. I'm going to have a thorough search around here. Have a little bit of a scrape. I think we might be successful. What do you think? So I'm going to put that in my bag. Yeah, how rude. You talk too much, I can't watch you, they said. Oh, how rude. Oh well, they're right. Can't deny it, they are right. Old lady noises when I get up. So not only do I talk a lot, I make a lot of old lady noises. Right, this is a little bottle here. Is it a full one? Oh yes it is. This is going to be a pile to have a look at. Definitely. So, yep, a nice little bottle. I always forget to check. Whoops. Sorry, glasses for a pouring lip. It hasn't got a pouring lip on. Just making sure there's nothing embossed on it. Nope, no embossing, no label. But still a nice little bottle. I like that. I like it a lot. Ooh, that's a nice one. Look, oh, this is, I think, from here before, I think I've got all these bottles in all the sizes. Oh gosh, if you're an avid watcher, you might remember that I went round this dump and picked all these bottles, these shaped bottles, in every single shape and size that they had. They had fat ones, thin ones. Oh, might have to do the same again today. But yeah, two nice little bottles. I think I will keep them because I'm not keeping a lot today, am I? Watch me now find something with floral patterns on that I keep, because that's usually what happens. Oh look, stopper. Oh, that's a lignum vitae stopper, that, a wooden one. They're usually quite corroded. Is it lignum vitae? Oh no. Talking rubbish, can't see. It is, in fact, a vulcanite stopper. Definitely always welcome. No chance of me reading it. Let's not even put ourselves through that torture. There we go, 3 little things there. Our little pile is building up nicely. I think this little hole here has been a nice little spot to go to. What's that? Oh, what was that? Oh, a little egg cup. Floral again. A rose egg cup, half of one. No good for me. Let's see what that is there. Screw top. But yeah, let's do the surface look first before we sit down and have a scrape, because there's lots of spoil here that's been lobbed out. Pill bottles, but those are the screw top pill bottles. We don't want them, do we? There we go. Paste pot. Is it a different one I can show you? Oh, it is. Right, that's got a shield on the front there, and then it's got a band round the middle, like a stippled band round the middle. Oh, does it say something on it? Hang on. Sorry, let me just wipe it with my hand. Oh no, it's not going to say anything. It's little lines at the top, that stippled band round the middle, and lines at the bottom. So that's another different one, isn't it? Another different paste pot. Just amazing how many different sorts there are. But we've had quite a few paste pot things recently from me. A little I can't think of the word. My brain's gone. Paste pot show and tell. I don't know. Whatever phrase you want to use. What's that? Upside down. Upside down broken something. Let's stick it back that way. Right, let's carry on. What was another little paste pot? Is that a different one I can show you? Yeah, honestly, sometimes the words just completely leave my head. That's just the shippings. Seen that style of shippings many times. Right, what's that? Amber. Oh, I was just going to dismiss it, but it's got embossing. Sorry, when my hand goes off screen like that, it means I'm putting my glasses on. Right, what does this say? Because this might have just made it amber, but I don't want to wipe it on my pants. Sorry, let me just wipe it on my gloves. Here we go. Ooh, what does that say? 2 ounce 60. Sorry. I must have like the dirtiest gloves in the world. 2 ounce something. WAITE product, made in England. Oh, now I do have a few amber bottles for potion bottles that aren't screw top, and I think even though that's a screw top 1940s, I'm going to say, it does have that embossing on it, and I haven't seen that before. And embossing is what would carry a screw top into my bag. So let's put that with the little pile we've got going on here. Oh, it's so sinky, this. So there we go, we've got a few things going on there. That's only made it because of its colour and embossing combined. Just don't like pickle jars. That's all. Oh, there's one of them honey pot things. If it's full, we'll have it for a nightlight. Making a nightlight, that honey pot. Those are lovely. Stipple it with a bit of paint or paint it with glass paint, whatever. Stick a nightlight in that. Bit of wire. Hang it from a tree. Or put it on a wall outside. There you go. A nice little ornament there. A little light. Ooh, don't let it roll away because I won't remember to get it. What's that? Oh, another honey pot. Another honey pot. Yeah, there you go. Another honey pot to make a nightlight with. Teapot spout, if it's full, you are, yep, absolutely full teapot spout. Do you remember that Johnny Depp picture frame thing that I made? It was a picture frame in the middle, tea spout at one end. If you don't watch The Craft, you won't know what I'm talking about, so just basically going to explain it to you. So it was a picture frame in the middle with stuff in it, teapot there, teapot spout there, handle on the other side, and then something on top of the picture frame as well. And it looked quite good actually. If you went onto The Craft, you'd have to Craft channel, you'd see it. But yeah, teapot spout, because what usually happens when I use one thing, I usually end up compensating for using that one thing by collecting about 6, and that's how hoarding works. Right, okay, so I've got my teapot spout, and I have no idea where the teaspoons bottle went, but when I tidy up I'm sure I'll find it. Teaspoons, yeah, I'm going to keep that because I do know somebody that wants it. Oh look, toothbrush, oh it's a bit, but that can go with my collection. Toothbrush, but teaspoons, yeah, I do know someone who's collected. Oh look, get sidetracked, I've got to stop getting sidetracked. I do know someone who is collecting teaspoon bottles. Anyway, I've forgotten who you are. You always message me every time I mention them, and one day you'll get a teaspoon bottle, and you never know. If you remember to talk to me again, I'll send you that one. It's full, it's a bigger one, not one of those little ones. Right, anyway, this is a little pot, and that is actually quite nice. I like it. There you go. Oh, it did look a little bit like a cauldron or a pumpkin, didn't it? What a shame. We've done Halloween now. Oh, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep that.
I haven't even seen this hole, it's new. Walked past it twice. Lid, something down here, pick it up. That's what we got. It's, sorry, I was not in front of the camera. I don't know if Sarah wants it, I'll give it to her, see what she thinks. Bit odd. Any idea what that is?
Right, I'm back. Walking back this way. See a paste pot, and I can see something round there. Might be a bulb, I'm not sure. Let's go in and investigate it. Let's do that first. Paste pot, I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a lid. Paste pot, oh, that's one of those ones. the lines all the way down. There you go, in a circle for the label there. They are nice, don't get me wrong. If you remember when we went to Bottle Beach for the first time, I collected, oh God, 5 bags, and let me tell you, I think one bag was completely full of paste pots. It really was. It was a frenzy. It was a paste pot frenzy, because at that time I'd never found any up here, so I just went absolutely crazy. And then since then I don't think I've picked up more than a dozen since then. Not that I've not seen them, I just don't pick them up. Right, anyway, so let's see. I thought that was something else. It's a little, oh, it's a stopper. Oh, it's a lovely big glass lid stopper, whatever you want to call it, to go in a jar. I wonder if they fit the big jars. No, they won't go in jam jars, will they? Oh, you know what, there's millions of jam jars around here. What's the betting I can't find one now? Right, just to try it, you know what I'm like. Here's a big one here. No, needed something bigger than that. It was just in case. Right, while we're here, I'll just pop it in my bag. But there you go, a lovely glass stopper lid that would have sat inside a glass jar, and I bet that would have been a beautiful glass jar. Yeah, I don't think there's any of these. No, something a lot bigger than that. I do like that one. Nice rounded lip. Yep. Is there a little bit of a label on that? Sorry. Glass it. Oh, no. But yeah, I do like those. There's no pouring spout. Always look for a little pouring spout on them. I always forget to check. There's another lid. Oh, look at that. Oh, another one. Don't mind if I do. Right, okay, we'll keep you. Another lid. You'll do for a jam pot probably. Right, bottle and lid. Put you there. Ink. What else have we got? Oh, shaped. Yeah, this is the place we get all the shaped bottles, so it doesn't surprise me. With the shaped inks and whatever that is. Inks. Oh, it says on the bottom. Let's have a look. Let's see what that says. British. No. J. Why do we do this torture? British is in glass company. Don't know. There you go. Nice shape for potion bottles. I'm not doing a potion bottle video at the minute, so I'm going to leave it, because it's always nice to come back and collect other things, isn't it? Other times when you need them. I think so. Don't take everything at once. Paste pot, a little dinky one. Oh, that's, sorry, a dinky version of the bigger ones we've seen. Shipham's at the back. See that? Stripes going down. Nice pot, if you like that sort of thing. In a tree. Oop. Yep, there you go. Oxo. Let me just wipe it. Oh, it's got a bit of a label on as well. Oh, look at that. Oh, I might keep it now. It's got a bit of a label on it, look. Like my sign. If you watch the live, you'll see at the back of me that I have an Oxo sign. Or is it Oxo or is it Bovril? Oh, I don't even know what sign it is now. Might be Bovril. I don't even know my own house. Right, anyway, I like that because as you can see, it's got that label on it, Oxo. I've not found one with a label on before. And it's not a screw top. Oh. I'm going to swap that one for that conical thing, the last one that I found. Right, there you go. Stay there. You stay there. Let's see what else. Oh, I should have brought. I never thought to bring the loppers, the whatever you call them, secateurs. Oh, so look what's down here. What's this one? Because it's small. No, it's screw top. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to go further into. Oh, there's another one with a label on. Oh, I'm going to have to. Just because it's got the label on it. As long as it's not a screw top. Well, that's a Coca-Cola bottle. Right. Oh, I'm in now. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. Oh, look at that. That's a Bovril with a label. Oh, it's screw top. Not interested. But there you go. I'll show you the label anyway. Bovril. It is nice with the label on, but screw top, so I know I absolutely won't do anything with that at all. Right, so a bit of a quick swing around there. Coca-Cola bottle. Right, let's see if we can get a date on this. Isn't it usually on the bottom? If it's not on the actual bottle itself. Let me see. 42. I wouldn't be surprised if that is a EUGB 42, if that is a 1942 Coca-Cola. Might be. I don't keep them. Don't save them. Right, what's that little one? A little bottle there. Sorry, what you say, Mick? Oh no, hang on. Right, Mick's got something. There you go, little bottle. Let's turn around and see what Mick's got. Oh, I'm stuck in a tree. Hang on. Oh, right, he's got something for us. Let's have a look. Oh no, what's that? Hair tidy. A hair tidy. Maybe put a brush in it. Look at my hair. Well, talking of hair tidy.
So I thought you might need it.
What's going on there? Oh, right, okay. There you go. Hair tidy lid. I've got to find my pile of stuff now. It's by that tree. Just put stuff in my bag. And here, where I was 5 minutes ago, stopper sticking up out the ground there. Don't mind if I do. You're a lovely gem of a find. Right, I've just got to do final sweep of this hole, which is up round here of the surface. Anyway, don't forget we haven't scraped really, have we? Which reminds me, the scraper's over there. Sorry, the sun. Scraper's over there. Right, we're in. I didn't realise I had such a long reach of my legs, to be honest, when I got in there. What's that there? Just caught my eye. A bit of metal. Something or fancy something or other. What's that? Don't know what that is. Right, so we're in. Let's have a look. Might as well while we're here. And just have a quick look from this side of the hole, just in case, because you know, sometimes when you look from a different angle, you see different things. Right, I can't. So let's have a little look down here. Look, there's bottles sticking out and all sorts. Look, big beasts of bottles there. Big beasts. What's that bottle? There you go, funny shaped bottle again. Screw top, so I'm not interested. But there you go, funny shaped sort of bottle. Probably for some sort of hair product. There you go. Paste pots, of course. Is that a different one? Oh, it is a different one. It's a small barrel. We've seen barrel ones before. There you go, a small barrel paste pot. Not going to keep it. Stick it up there for somebody else. There's a bottle sticking out over there. What's that? Is it a pickle? Hideous pickle jar. It is. Hideous pickle jar. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Don't like them. Could go on for hours, honestly. Because all I can see in there, sorry, is bottles. What's that? That looks like a little one. 1 second. Oh, it is a little one. Oh, it's a screw top though. But it is. Oh, sorry. It is a little one. It's got nothing on it, what a shame. Little screw top, probably a little cologne or something, little perfume or something like that. Little square one. Oof, right. Having a break from scraping now because I have a feeling I'll just be stuck down that hole. I'll just be stuck down that hole for 2 hours. It's addictive, honestly. Once you uncover one thing and then another and then another, it doesn't even have to be anything spectacular. It just keeps you going. But yeah, what else have we got? Oh, there's a few jam pots. In fact, I think when we brought Natalie here, she got a bag full of jam pots, didn't she? Yeah, she did. I remember now. And I remember feeling quite jealous, even though I've got 10 million of my own. It's just jealous of hers. Right, okay, so yeah, there's quite a few there. Oh, little cotton reel. Oh, is it a screw top? Screw top. They are nice, but not for me. Big Miltons. Let's have a look at the. Oh, you know, I can't help it. Right, there's one there. Let's have a look at these here in this squishy hole. Let's try not to go in this squishy hole. Let's see if any of these we can take. Oh, your little one. Yep. Let me see what the lid's like underneath. Because if it's got a really tiny hole, I can't use it for glue. I forgot to check the other one. Sorry, just let me unscrew this. Oh no, it's not, it's still got its brush on it. Right, okay, there you go. I can just knock that brush bit off, and that can definitely be used. Little mini jam pot keeper, so put that inside it. That's a herringbone oxo, that's nice. Herringbone, oh, that could go nicely with that oxo bottle, couldn't it? Yeah, might put those in the auction actually. An oxo paste pot and the oxo jar that we've just found. Save me keeping it then. Mick's just thrown me a lid, too big for these pots, but you know, goes in our other pots. And there's another mini jam pot, we'll keep all those. Oh, what's that? Oh, is it clear? Is it? Oh, it's screw top. I think it's a bit green. Is it green? Is it green the colour of that bottle? I think that, I can't tell if that's green because of the contents that were in it, or I don't want it, it's a screw top, but yeah. So yeah, anyway, those three, absolutely, definitely. Let me turn around and have a look at the other one that was over here. Wait 1 second. Just trying hard not to fall in the hole. Oops, this one here. Oh, it's just half one. Quite pleased about that. So I've got loads. Don't think there's anything worth going in there for. I'm just looking down. What's that there? No, I'm not going to get my scraper. I can't be bothered. It's too far away. I've got this broken jam pot. Just see if I can dig it out. It looks like a shaped little glass thing, so it might be worthy of a dig out. Some of these can be quite a pretty shape. And that is a pretty shape. Look at that. Let's bring it out of the hole. Look at that. That's a beautiful shape. With a nice little patch there. Shield shaped patch for the label. There you go. Lovely, twisty, ribbed little glass jar. And for those of you that don't like to hear me talk over items, there you go, that's enough. Can't stand the silence. There you go. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to put that over there. Sorry, I can't help being sarcastic. Right, it's me. It is me. Right, that was a nice little gem sticking out the side, wasn't it? Right, okay. Let's just see. Oh, more jars. Honestly, I'm so glad I don't collect those. They're even worse than jam jars. Oh, a little tiny bottle. There's no embossing to save that one, like the other one did have. Nope. So far, let's just keep this in front of us so we don't forget. So put that there. Oh, that's where I saw the jam jar, the paste pot, sorry, it was there. Oh, just another barrel one. Another big barrel one, we've seen a few of those, haven't we? Oxo, seen a million of those as well. Is there anything in here? Let's go down. Whether there's something there or not, let's go down anyway and have a look. We might just find that one gem. Is that a clear one? Oh, it's a clear one. Why has that got a cork in it though, if it's a screw top? Probably had a cork in it because they filled it with paint and lost the lid and reused it, that's why. Big one. No stopper or stopper stuck in it by the look of it. Let me just wipe my hair at my face. Oh, is that a stopper? What's that? Oh, a glass stopper. Oh, hang on, it's got a bit of a label on the top of it. Oh, look, we would have had a label on the top, maybe. Oh, I thought that was a little snow baby then. It's a bit of bone. Where's my stopper? There. Lovely little glass stopper. Oh, so it looks like the label would have gone on the top, maybe. Right, definitely put that in the bag. Because that's a little gem out of all this digging here, all this pulling the stuff out. Just absolutely riddled. Let's pop that down. Shoe, there's a shoe in that. What that is. What's that? Bit of wood. Not even a bit of pencil, bit of wood. Little bottle. Ooh, cough, that's for cough medicine, that one. Very addictive, this. Pulling things out the side. A little jar, that's nice. I've got plenty of those though, but it's a nice little find, so I'll leave that one to the side. When it's riddled like this, it's just a joy. It's just a joy to pull things out the side. And although we've only got that little stopper, what a lovely little stopper it was. Whatever that one is. Probably a sauce or a camp coffee. No, I think that's a clear one. It's all under there, Mick. What? Bottles are just all underneath the surface there. You can just feel them all. That feels like one of those thingy honey pot things. Right, let me just rescue my little pot. I'm going to get a scraper, 1 second. Rescuing that though. Right, I'm hoping you can see there. I needed to free up a hand really, otherwise it's quite uncomfortable. Let me just sit down. I'm going to sit down because there's a honey pot in here. Probably can't see it. Let me move them bottles back. Move them bottles back, sorry. There's a honey pot in here that I wanted. There you go, a honey pot. Yeah, there's a bottle with a screw top with a cork in it, so I think they must have utilised the bottles for something else and then just popped a cork in to seal it. That's a screw top, which makes sense, doesn't it? Right, we've had a bit of a scrape here now. I think we're going to move on to another spot. Oh, just spotted another one. Another different sort of herringbone one. What is that one? No, it's got like diamonds. Diamonds in the middle there, you see. And then like a herringbone, or zigzag at the bottom. Zigzag at the top. And then a big bit in the middle for label. There you go, there's another one. Gosh, how many designs did they have? Millions. There you go, another new one for the collection. Not my collection, the visual collection. You're just looking at it. Oh, let's have a look while we're going. Oh, there you go, another full mini. Don't mind a mini at all. They are probably one of my favourites. In fact, that is not quite a mini because there's even smaller than that, isn't there? Even smaller than that one. But yeah, still a little tiny jam pot, marmalade jar. And I'm keeping it. Yeah, I don't know what this is that Mick has spotted from up there. Probably a cup, is it? Oh, it's a tiny little cup, Mick, but oh, it's just missing its handle. What a shame. Oh, that'd have been a little beauty.
There's a white one down there
underneath this one. Oh, I think it might be, 1 sec. Oh, it is. Oh, what's that? Don't know what that is. Yeah, bigger cup. But that is a little cute cup. Unfortunately, its handle's broken, which is a shame. It is a shame.
Downer.
What a downer.
Heartbreaker.
Oh, is it a heart? I don't think it's hardly a heartbreaker. A little cup. It is prone to a little bit of exaggeration. So I'm sweating. I'm absolutely sweating. What a little, yeah, I've seen that little bottle. Yeah, tall. Trying not to get the tall thin bottles, but I'm absolutely sweating. Subscriber bought me 2 pairs of thermal leggings. I've got a pair on today. Oh, I don't think it's cold enough because I'm absolutely boiling, and I've got 3 tops on. I don't think I quite needed that last layer. My cardigan, I don't think I quite needed that layer. But you never can tell. You never can tell. Right, anyway, so come on. Let's carry on. Okay, this is that stand, but I don't want that glass. Okay, I just want the stand. So, I don't know if you can see that. Let me just. I think you can see that a little bit. Right, there you go. That just needs a little bit of nipping off on the edges, bit of sanding, and that will be good to go. A stand. If you remember, I've got that, whatever it is, that circle thing. If you remember, I've got that circle thing, and like I was saying, you put it on there like that, so you'd have a stand there with a base for you to display things on, like bottles, poison bottles. That's why I didn't want the stand bit, the glass bit on it. I just wanted that stand.
Yeah, I found this jar or jug thing or whatever, jug. Gizmo small bit. It's a shame you've got a break at the bottom. Pretty though. Don't you think it's pretty?
Oh, that's really
We've
nice.
got a little bit of a chip at the bottom there.
I've just found a white one of those.
Dink, as you always say.
Yep. A bit dinked, but I've just found a white one.
There we are.
Yeah. That's a beauty though.
There you go.
I'm going to keep that.
There you go. There you go. There's a nice potion bowl thing, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, I think we'll call it a day there.
Yes.
It's been a very interesting day today.
Really good. I've enjoyed having a bit of a scrape. And I say it every single time, which isn't very often, but I do enjoy having a scrape and seeing what we can find.
We was going to do a bit of sieving. Like we've done sieving many times before, but we'll give it a go. And it was not really right. It was a bit muddy, so it didn't work. We'll save that for another place probably.
Yeah.
Not been here for a while.
No,
give it a
months.
try. There's been a couple of holes, but we've got what we got as usual. We've got a few little finds.
A few little bits, a couple of gems. It's been nice. It's been a nice, relaxing.
It's supposed to be rainy today,
lark.
apparently, but not one drop of rain has fallen yet, which is typical. Anyways, we're going to say thanks to all our members and all the subscribers and super chats and all the donations.
My thermal leggings.
Sarah's thermal leggings,
brilliant.
yes.
Thank you so much off my wish list. Thank you
These
so
are nice and
much.
warm.
Too warm today, to be honest. It's a bit. The weather's very nice.
So we'll come out and wonder if we can arrange those. So let's go. We're going to go somewhere else today, but because we had like warnings, so it's going to be yellow rain warning, and we've gone. Okay, let's just go and get a video because we're a bit low on the videos.
Yeah.
We'll come out here, give it a try. Good day out, just a bit of fun, nice and warm. Even I'm warm, just coat on. Don't need no leggings on. Right, so we'll thank all of you, everybody, you know who you all are, and we're going to say goodbye. We'll see you all again next week this time. We've got a live show tomorrow, pop in, say hello.
Sunday.
We have auctions, we have games, we have all sorts going on. And show some finds.
Yeah, a few.
A few finds. Anyway, we'll catch you again real soon. Take care now. Bye-bye.
Bye.